Of the withdrawal, a month or so ago on the radio, you had a different opinion. You said that you supported the withdrawal. You said there was no real military solution in Afghanistan. You seem to have dramatically changed your position. Do you acknowledge that you personally have done a U-turn on the withdrawal from Afghanistan?
I've made no pretence about the fact that the speed and the scale of the collapse has taken everybody by surprise. And yesterday I went with Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, to have a briefing from the government's national security advisor to try to understand just how the government's intelligence, the UK government's and the US government's intelligence could have so underestimated the advance of the Taliban and the relative strength and resilience of the Taliban and the relative strength and resilience of the Afghan forces.
Listen,
I think
Nandy,
the government genuinely believed that the Afghan forces could hold out for far longer against the Taliban than they did.
But I guess what I'm saying is you must have some empathy, if not sympathy, for Boris Johnson's position. If a month ago you supported withdrawal and now you don't support it, you're in the same boat as him, in effect. Let's have a quick look at what you said. I think this is on the 7th of July.
There have been many people who've travelled over to Afghanistan over the last few years from Britain to keep people safe, to keep people alive, many of them my own constituents. But that time is coming to an end. It had outlived its usefulness. There were real problems with British troops being targeted, but there were also problems with the Afghan people feeling that the time was long overdue for them to be able to determine their own affairs.
So I guess my point there is, given that you were, in your previous answer, you were critical of Boris Johnson and the intelligence that he's received, and you were asking what went wrong. Why did you get it so wrong only on the 7th of July?
Well, I haven't changed my position on the UK's decision about withdrawal. When the United States made a decision to withdraw from Afghanistan, it became virtually inevitable that the United Kingdom would follow suit about it.
I'm sure you too would acknowledge that the changing situation out there has made political decisions difficult, and everyone can have their own opinions as to whether the right decisions were made. I'm just looking at some of your own quotes as recently as, I think it was July the 7th. This was in relation to the withdrawal agreement, Boris Johnson's agreement in connection with that. You said there have been many people who've travelled over to Afghanistan over the last few years from Britain to keep people safe and to keep people alive, but that time is coming to an end. It had outlived its usefulness. You agreed with the withdrawal. That's fair to say, isn't it?
It's fair, absolutely fair to say that when the United States decided that they were withdrawing, it became inevitable.